I think one of my great advantages is that I have very low expectations. and I mean that. Most of the Stanford graduates have very high expectations. You deserve to have high expectations because you came from a great school. You were very successful. You're top of your class. Obviously, you were able to pay for tuition. And then you're graduating from one of the finest institutions on the planet. You're surrounded by other kids that are just incredible. You naturally have very high expectations. People with very high expectations have very low resilience. And unfortunately, resilience matters in success. I don't know how to teach it to you except for I hope suffering happens to you. And I was fortunate that I grew up with my parents providing a condition for us to be successful on the one hand, but there were plenty of opportunities for setbacks and suffering. And to this day, I use the phrase pain and suffering inside our company with great glee. And the reason, and I mean that, boy, this is going to cause a lot of pain and suffering. And I mean that in a happy way, because you want to refine the character of your company. You want greatness out of them. And greatness is not intelligence. Greatness comes from character, and character is informed out of smart people. It's formed out of people who suffered. And so that's it.
Resilience, Sniper.
Resilience. I've got some resilience. I've had pain and suffering. I've been rugged so many times. It's not even funny, and I'm still here. I'm still going, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to have it over here, right? It's very volatile. You know what I'm talking about, Sniper? But it's all good, man. I mean, that's stuff.
We'll have some resilient people show up to the show tonight, despite what's going on in the market.
That's right. That's why I love our community. Our community is amazing. Our community is filled with smart, resilient people, right? That've been in this space and understand it. The other thing too is I think it's always important when you're actually actively building something, and everybody knows that you're actively building something, and they're part of actively building something that is quite substantial. Because we're going to touch on that quite a bit as we go through a lot of the news. A lot of people are talking about different things. Even too, we'll end it somewhere around with Andrew Tate and what he's doing with the Daddy token. And you got Daddy, right? You got Daddy?
I had some Daddy. I owned Daddy there for a little bit. But.
All right. Yeah. No, cool, man. I never had it, so I'm just saying. But it's funny, people are, they just sometimes they like the hype. They say they don't like it, and they don't like the rugs, and they don't. But everybody wants to make that quick dollar, that quick pump. And that's what you're dealing with, and that's what you're gambling with, right? But that's not what we're doing. But yesterday was awesome, bro. We had some firefucking craziness. Yeah,
all day long.
It was wild, man. So yeah, it was good stuff. And let me see. Let me see if it play it low, if it messes with us. But anyways, I'll throw that up there, and let's go. We got some comments. Appreciate everybody, like I said, jumping in here. Drink up. Oh, that's right. Let me get the map. What map?
I'm waiting on the map. I know you're waiting on the map.
My bad. Let me see. There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Shaboom.
I missed it because we're like 3-4 minutes in. I missed some. My bad. Let me hit. I'm checking. Did you check in already?
Nope. I'm waiting on you.
There we go. There's Atlanta. There it goes. What do we got? Oh my goodness. I need
let's see if I can carry the team. Here we go.
I need binoculars to get in there.
See what I got. Oh, there we go.
That's a good one. That's a general, yeah. Oh yeah, I love it. Trying to get in there. Hold on, got other stuff. Let me turn this as it's not even up. I'm just gonna put our normal chill. There we go. So, anyways, good stuff, man. Hey George, drink up. Web3 wise guys here for the chips and the dip. Oh, that was explosive. Jersey. Philly, somewhere around there. Good stuff.
Isn't Jersey having an event tomorrow as well? I've seen an event in the app that's going on down around Miami.
Yeah.
Looks like a yacht mixer or something.
Yacht mixer.
And I think there's something going on with Honey Radio tomorrow, right?
Is it tomorrow? Because I was looking. If you're on her Twitter, I don't know if she moved it to the 19th. She moved the date, so I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it.
Maybe it was. Maybe it is the 19th. I think I do remember seeing that tweet.
Yeah, all good. I know she adjusted it, but no worries. But yeah, no, I know they're going to have one up there, so that's cool. Thanks for the drink. You're welcome, Night Owl. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hello. Sabina, what do you educate? We got a lot of stuff to Sabina. We're going to talk about a little Web3 gaming, Crazy volatility in the crypto market. But we're used to that. It's kind of, we're going to look at the fear and greed. The fear is really ripe. The fear is ripe.
I think people are wanting to see how this Mount Gox repayment thing kind of plays out. That started today, so
I think so. And people don't know. But even too, we're going to talk about that the Tron CEO, right? That guy, he's a baller, man. I mean, because he's talking to Germany, and we'll get into that too. He's telling them he'll OTC all their Bitcoin.
That would be so cool. That would be one of the biggest moves ever in crypto for him to just OTC all that Bitcoin.
He's a baller. How do you do that? How do you do it? Imagine you're talking about Germany, right? He's going to go and buy all of Germany's Bitcoin.
And how could they turn it down? I mean, just look how much Bitcoins went down over the last 7 days. Like, if he's OTCing them at a flat price, dude, that's a sweet deal for them.
It is. It's crazy, right? But I mean, my man is ready for it. So that's like at least over $2 billion, man. That's crazy. So yes, some of that, Sabina. That's what we're going to be going over. Happy Fridays, guys. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, Decrypting Chaos and Sabina. Fabulous Firefucking Friday to all. Thanks for the great party. Oh, you're welcome. It was good. I had a blast. It was good making up some original music and then watching the fireworks. Yes. It's better than the regular fireworks. Resilient is Sniper's middle name. That's right. That's right, Red XP. I think it's all. It's you have to be. If you're not resilient in this space, you're not going to make it, right? The WAGMI is not. That's untrue. WAGMI is a lie. Don't let anybody tell you that.
The RAGMI, the resilient will make it.
WAGMI is nothing but a lie. But best in crypto. Thank you. Best info in crypto. Good to see you, Josh. Thanks for joining us, brother. And Red XP. Floor. Happy Friday. Wise guys, good to see you, Floor. Drink up. Got the mob lightning bolts. Appreciate you. Mauricia. Salud. Buenas noches. Thank you, Mauricia. Thank you for down in South America. Doing great. GM, ready for Web3 education? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, my crypto venture. You're crushing it. You're a social media guru. You're all over the place. You got all kinds of stuff posting, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, talk about somebody resilient. Man, that daily newsletter that comes out every day, the daily bulletin.
Every day.
Like clockwork, man. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, I love it. I know. That's what she got in a good way. Don't take it wrong, my crypto adventure. She used to get on me. She's like, what's the time? When are you going to do it? When's your show? Because again, yeah, you want to schedule, and that's amazing. That's what I'm talking about, my crypto ventures. You're awesome. Yo, boys, good to see you, Comfy. Thanks for joining us, brother. Connectricity, New Jersey. There you go. That's what. See, look at
that. Ask and you shall receive.
See what we're talking about? My crypto ventures. Jersey event 19th. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Great start to the weekend. Thank you, wise guys. Appreciate you, Will. Good to see you, man. Cheesehead, you the man. But yeah, we'll get into it. Got some news. I didn't know, and I'm not putting you on the spot. Did you have anything, or I'm gonna jump into it?
No, I'm gonna roll with you tonight.
All good. All good.
No
worries. All good. But yes, this crypto crash. Do you? And I'm you probably did look at it, but do you know where the fear and greed index is, Sniper? Do you know? And in the chat, put down what you think. It's from 1 to 100. The fear and greed index. Where do you think it's at? Where do you think that fear and greed index is at?
I always tend to be more resilient, a little more bullish than what it is.
Right.
So usually I'd be like 40 right now, but I think I'm going to have to go lower. I think I'm going to have to go down around 30.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Be fearful.
And that's what they're saying. Look, early 2023, when Bitcoin was trading at 17 grand, right? That's where the fear and greed level is right now. That's where it's at. And when there's extreme fear, and we're not at, we're close to extreme fear. We are close. But the crypto fear and greed index, right, is popular. It's a popular, indicator to buy and sell. But there could be further downside, and we're going to go over some of that, right? We're going to go over some of that because yes, we know some things like he just mentioned, Mount Gox. There's even more than that. There's other things. But look, seized Bitcoin sales by German and U.S. governments. People, the U.S. has seized a lot as well, everybody. And Mount Gox created a multi-billion dollar overhang, right? Bitcoin, people are saying, could sink to 50 grand, right? Even that, man. I mean, you just saw up here, look, we're talking about 17, right? And now that's like, it's like triple. right? Almost. And we're still in the same index almost, right? But it pulled back and it plunged below 54, right? So it is. If you're in this space, you just got in. Yeah, that could put a little fear into you, right? But yes, let me jump into it right there. But this is where it's at, 29.
Wow.
29. Fear.
Wow.
And yeah, I think when you're at the 25 level, you're in extreme fear. Extreme, right? But then you go down to the chart, right? This is just the last 7 days. And look, this one what's funny. Even the stupid crypto market's getting a little goofy with the news, right? So they went way back. They went way back to when Bitcoin was at 17 grand in 2023. And look, bro, just in June 29th, right? It was 1 point less. Okay, so they were scaring, freaking people out. Yes, it's under 30 at 29, but this was only not even 10 days ago, bro. So look, now when you go to max, right? It gets crazy, right? So we were down here, July 29th. They were going back, where was it? They said the 23rd. So I'm thinking, right here, right there, right? So that's what they went back to when we were touching it over here. So, come on, man.
But look back there around April and June of 2020, the last time we had a halving. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I know.
It was down there.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. It's normal, bro. I mean,
that was right before the halving, right? So
it is.
Yep.
But look at the crazy. That's what I'm saying about this market. So look at this. This was at 80, bro. Like here, 80, June 30th, 92 actually, 92, June 27, 2019, right? And only a few months later, it was at its all-time low, right? I'm trying to get down there, trying to hit it. I don't know how to hit it.
You can't go that low.
There we go.
There it is.
The
5.
A 5, August 22nd. That's only a few months, bro, and it's all-time high, all-time low. That is volatility. That's why we talk about volatility here, everybody, right? That is crypto. And if you can't handle that, this is the wrong space. Like we started the show. If you can't be resilient and stay focused, then you're in serious trouble. Or you better start inviting people to a real community and people who are really building stuff that you're focusing on that, right? You're focusing on doing something great in this world, right? So that's how it is, right? But crypto is bonkers, man. And this is what you're talking about there, Dusty, right? 57,000, and it's way below that. This is like I said a couple days ago. But there's Mt. Gox trustee, and what is it? I think around what 6, 7, 8 billion? Isn't it something like that?
Mm-hmm.
13,000. Oh, that's German. The German government is looking to liquidate like 13,000 Bitcoin, valued at 70. That's not right. Notable development is German government's transfer. Oh, so they transferred approximately 13,000 Bitcoin valued at 73 million, to major cryptocurrencies exchange like Bitstamp and things like that. But that's what I love about crypto. All of this stuff is transparent, man. It's all kind of you can't go fudging the numbers, bro. So adding to the market uncertainty, anticipated Mt. Gox repayments, which if you don't know what Mt. Gox is, like one of the most famous things where people had their centralized place to hold all their crypto, and it was hacked, right? People will say that all the time, that Mt. Gox and or Bitcoin was hacked. Well, this place, Mt. Gox, was hacked, and yeah, they got a lot of people's Bitcoin, and now this place is returning everybody's Bitcoin. That's the ultimate hodl right there, Sniper. These people wouldn't. I bet you 80% of these people wouldn't have held to them.
Oh no, and I was actually talking about it on the space this morning. It actually depends too how you're getting repaid, through what exchange. That's the time frame of when you get your repayment. So I think it's Kraken is out to 90 days before you get your repayment. So versus let's say I had some notes written down. Can't find where it went, but Kraken I think was the longest, and ones like BitMax you could have your payment up as soon as 7 days. So some of this could be drawn out, you know, which could be bullish for those people. It could be a good move, though they think they're getting screwed. It could be a good move for them because by the time they get their payment, Bitcoin could be on a major upswing, you know, and it could be a good thing for them because at that time, who knows? It could be $60,000, $70,000 when they start getting their repayment. So it's going to be kind of a drawn out process. But back to that chart you showed. When it seems like the bull always hits that peak is always at the end of the year after the halving. So that's kind of what we're looking at. It's October, as we like to call it, November and December. It's going about faces, and you could sit here and be like, man, I wish I'd moved into USDC a couple days ago.
Yeah,
we can't do that. I mean, they're predicting it right now. It could go as low as 50. The greatest thing you could do, move it in USDC and increase your position. The worst thing you could do, move it USDC, and a lot of these whales be like, oh, it's go time. We're buying Bitcoin up, you know, and you get caught with your pants down. So it's best just to ride it out. That's not financial advice, but that's the way I roll. It's just like, I'm not making any moves because I know where it's going by the end of the year, and that's what I'm looking for.
Right, because you can't predict it. I mean, I know people do TA and technical analysis and charts and all that. But again, it's still an immature market, and it doesn't act the way, you know, plus you got all these, you know, extenuating circumstances of, like you just said, this Mt. Gox thing, Germany, the United States. There's all kinds of things where they're trying to, you know, manipulate or dump, you know, any of their, you know, the Bitcoin that they have. Or now you look at the ETFs and the inflows, the outflow. No one knows any of this stuff, man. It's crazy. So yes, I mean, I'm like that. I mean, that's what we are, you know. I would say I'm a hodler, but I do, you know, dollar cost average, and I keep going in. Anytime you get these dips, like Larry just said on here, if you can do it, and you have some dry powder, I mean, that's what you should do.
Yeah, because we did it, a month ago? We're like, man, I wish I bought a little more. Well, here's your opportunity to buy a little more. So.
Here is your opportunity, because again, people say that, but then they, you know, they're just talking, right? They just say things because yes, it happens all the time. When we were just, like I said, 2 years ago, Bitcoin's down to 17 grand, right? There was your shot, right? If you didn't shoot your shot then, that's your fault, right? But this is what we're talking about. $9.4 billion worth of Bitcoin being returned. Approximately 127,000 creditors who have been waiting reimbursement for over a decade. Wow, that's crazy, bro. If you know, I don't even know what it was back then. But they've done well. That's all I can say. They've done well. But you know, hey, the other thing is all this leverage stuff, man. You know, these guys with the leverage long positions, they hammer them all the time. Longs, shorts. That's a very dangerous. If you know what you're doing, that's great. But it's hard to say, man. That's why you see it so volatile over here as well. There's a lot of reasons for the volatility, everybody. So you just got to watch it, man. You got to watch it. So hopefully we'll see. I don't know if we're going to see it hit the $50,000 mark or if we just bounced up, because we bounced back up. You're around, you know, 56, 57, maybe 58 now. But and that's just Bitcoin. But everything follows Bitcoin. It's been down bad.
And we can't forget either, even though they're predicting that this could go down to 50, we've also got the ETH ETFs, which could be approved Monday. So that will have some pulling power. We always look at Bitcoin as it's like the engine that pulls the rest of the train. ETH has that power too. If these ETH ETFs get approved and that baby takes off, it can pull, Bitcoin can get on this piggyback for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So, well, and a lot of things are on ETH. Right, so you know, all those layer 2s, all the meme tokens, anything to do with NFTs, ETH is a big player in that area. So yes, if it gets approval, I say away we go. We'll see. But Bitcoin's traders, again, that's why we're just kind of going through because there's a lot. They're looking maybe around it hit down at the $50,000 mark, right? So we'll see. And like I said, there's a little mosquito around here. So if I'm looking crazy, that's what's going on. But you know, I don't know, man. The German government still, and this is what I was talking about. That was a wrong number, whatever I was looking at. But they still have $2.3 billion worth of Bitcoin, right? Mt. Gox, $8 billion. The U.S. government, $12 billion. This is all what's on the chopping block, at least what people are thinking, right? That's a lot of money. right? You're talking about 20, almost $23 billion of Bitcoin. Hey, that's a lot of selling pressure. So I don't know if any of the ETFs can overcome that. But again, who knows? That's why I want to talk about this. This is the. I'm trying to talk about the guy. Let me jump up to the guy. The guy is the Tron, the CEO, Soon, right? Justin Soon offers to buy $2 billion in Bitcoin from Germany to minimize market impact. Now that's a player. That's a baller, man. I like that guy.
Could you imagine having that power?
There he is. There's the guy, right? But if you don't know Tron, right? Tron is, I don't know. Let's see where it is. Is it the top 20? It's a blockchain up there. But let me go to CoinGecko. I'm just saying, man, Tron, it got to be something if their CEO just throwing Bitcoin around like that, or at least that. Look, yeah, it's kind of bouncing back, everybody already. But I'm trying to go down to Tron. There it is, 12th place. Yeah, this guy ain't no joke. So
bullish too.
He is bullish, man. It's like its own little its own little ecosystem. I need to do something on Tron. Talk about it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why. You know why he's controversial? The founder offered to buy remaining 2.3 billion. That's why I need to look a little more into it.
I mean, they're a different blockchain, right?
Yeah.
And I could see that community being like, why would you go buy Bitcoin, $2 billion worth of Bitcoin, when we have our own ecosystem here, right? That's a completely different chain, completely different ecosystem. So
yeah, who cares? But I'm glad you brought that. That's good. But still, you know what you could do with $2.3 billion worth of Bitcoin? Liquidity pools. You make things that pair with your own token, Tron. There's all kinds of things that you could do. I don't know if that may be what you're talking about, the what people are kind of wondering. But this is what he's saying. I'm willing to negotiate with the German government to purchase all Bitcoin off market in order to minimize the impact on the market. So this is his tweet, and I jumped over there. There he is. He's an ape. So Justin Soon, and there you go, man. So I'm willing to work with Justin to negotiate with the German government, purchase all Bitcoin in order to impact. I look to contribute $200. Right. That's what I said. I love Twitter and all the replies and things like that. Justin Soon protecting retail better than the government, right? That's true. I mean, that's this whole space. That's another thing what's amazing is how this goes in the future. Man, you're a single individual now, right? And you're directly dealing with a state, right? Mm-hmm. The government, right? An entire country. That's wild, bro. And the world is going to change, and I don't think everybody realizes when we keep talking about the generational wealth and this transformation of the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the world. That's a lot of transformation when you're doing things, an individual and a state government. So how does this guy always have an infinite amount of money?
He must have tacos.
He must have tacos, right? He better be a taco buyer, because that's what I'm talking about. So the reason the German team lost the game in the European Tram might be because they sold too much Bitcoin. So he's just dunking on them, playing a little bit. So it's crazy, man. And hopefully that would be awesome if they did something like that. But I'm gonna do a little more deep diving into this guy and Tron. But very cool, man. Very cool. Like you said, I don't know how you could just kind of rip 2.3 billion out, but I guess he's got some loot, So I'm saying, I'm just going through here, but yeah, that's another one. If you never watch them with Arkham, they got a lot of things that they track, and you can keep an eye on all kinds of different things in this space. So it's another kind of cool thing to keep in your little your bookmarks. Here's something, and we're going to shift into it, but that's a little bit what's going on with Bitcoin and the entire market, right? There is a lot of volatility, and there's reasons for it. That's what's going on, right?
One question I've always wondered about that is what is the law around stuff like that? Like, if you seized a bunch of gold or something in the U.S., like wouldn't that you wouldn't just be able to sell that, right? Like the government, like drugs, you can't seize a bunch of cocaine and then sell it to another country or something, you know? So it's
you can. They do remember the auctions? You ever seen like the vehicles like Lamborghinis and Bugattis and mansions? You ever see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the ATF or something like that. They seize things and then they auction it off. Yeah, that's usually sometimes how you get big deals. I don't know where you do, like you said, with gold or just straight up money that they seize. I'm not sure, bro. That's a good question.
It's funny that these companies that can't come up with any rules or regulations around crypto are just so quick to be like, oh, we can sell it. We can, you know, and use the money for whatever we want to, but you people can't.
Yeah, you can. That's right. It's crazy. What's up, Ariel? Happy Friday, brother. Tina, good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for watching. But yeah, that is. But I know that's a huge thing. But yeah, I don't know the time frame, but it's not that long, man. Months after they confiscate stuff, they're doing auctions all the time, bro. Those are places to find the deals, man. You know. But yeah, and a different subject. Protocol Village, Valora introduces mobile stack to simplify Web3 apps, and you got to understand the technology and people are building amazing things to really start making this Web3 apps and Web3 in general start being with mass adoption happening, right? And that's why I love things when we talk a little bit, you know, like I said, dipping our toes when we talk a little bit about Opus AI, right? Mm-hmm. That's another thing is making it very simple and easy to plug in to the Opus AI blockchain. Pretty amazing. But
I personally witnessed today an app I've been messing around playing on. I personally witnessed this today. The thing was getting burning hot, you know, messing with it and stuff. Twitter does it sometimes when you're listening to spaces and stuff. They kind of pushed an update on this app today and it stopped doing that. It was not as hot anymore. Didn't drain the battery down as fast. It's pretty crazy to watch this stuff just happen right before your eyes, just that quick.
Magically.
Yep.
That's wild, really. Wasn't getting hot, huh?
Nope, wasn't getting hot anymore. Wasn't draining my battery down. I was having to keep my phone plugged up all the time. And I've noticed X does that. They'll push an update or something. Your phone will get real hot and just act all wonky. But yeah, and this technology stuff's cool. Just crazy on these phones.
Yeah, the devs are deving, man. It's pretty amazing at what they do. Absolutely. So, let me get back into here. But this is what the Protocol Village is doing. They got funding, right? The Valora P2P payment app introduced mobile stack described as an open protocol that simplifies the creation of Web3 native mobile apps. So in Apple and in Android, according to the team, it unlocks a critical pathway for bringing the next billion users on chain by providing Web3 brands and startups with the tools they need to bring their apps to the consumer's fingertips. Trupo, right? And the ChatGPT Data DAO. It's again, I find it interesting because I've heard this kind of stuff before, and I don't know. I don't know who's going to get there. I think I know the winner. I think I know somebody that's going to beat them all to that stuff. But that's interesting because that's a big deal. Because again, getting 1 billion users, right? Just by letting anybody, right? Just maybe plug in to a chain and put all their apps on this system. That's pretty bullish, and it brings mass adoption, right? That's easy.
There's no better flex, Ray, when all these multi-billion-dollar businesses start talking about building this stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you see that thing over there under the sheet? You might want to go pull the sheet off of that thing.
Right.
There's no better flex than that. Just be like, oh, somebody's already done this. Wow.
Yeah. That's right. Well, it is. It's sometimes you get those ideas. I get calls and all that kind of stuff. And I got a great invention, right? I'd be like, dude, let's Google it. It's already there. It's already happened. But yes, that's what I'm talking about. This is there, everybody. Pretty amazing, and that's why again, I love where we're at. I love it. It's all good. No worries about all the crypto. Crypto's going to be crypto, and it's going to go when all the billions of people get into this space, right? That's what we want. But here's another one. Oh, this guy don't ever leave. Bankman-Fried, right? His whole family involved in a $100 million political donation scandal. His whole family.
The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, huh?
That's right. This is my man right there looking out the window. That was just 2 years ago, and now it's a little different, right? But the fallout from the collapse of the crypto exchange FTX continues to deepen, with new allegations surfacing about a $100 million political donation scheme orchestrated by its founder, Doofus Bankman-Fried, right? And his entire family. It's not just his mom and dad, too. It's the entire family, right? Joe Bankman's involvement. The emails reveal that Sam's father, Joe Bankman, played a significant role in advising financial strategies related to political donations. Joe is a Stanford University law professor and is accused of being directly involved in what is now described as an illegal straw donor scheme, right? I've seen a lot of this anyways. I've seen a lot of this in when they do the voting stuff too. People give, and it's kind of crazy, man. But it is a scheme that's kind of being investigated now. Despite these allegations, a spokesperson for Joe told the Wall Street Journal he had no knowledge of the alleged campaign finance violations. Has no idea. But there's others involved. Sam's mother, so his father and his mother. There you go. Barbara Fraud, co-founder of the Political Action Committee, Mind the Gap, allegedly directed funds to various progressive groups and initiatives. Meanwhile, Sam's brother, Gabriel Bankman-Fried, funneled donations toward pandemic prevention efforts using FTX funds. So it's a coordinated effort aimed to influence the 2020 election. And, again, David Mason, former chairman of the Federal Elections Commission, highlighted the evidence presented in the email is compelling. It's compelling. They're going to investigate it further, but my man's whole family and the political, class, I guess you want to call them, is involved. We've been saying stuff like that, laughing, talking even about the Ukraine stuff, and there was money being, I guess you could say, laundered. I don't know. I'm just saying words. I'm not sure if that's the case, but that stuff is going on, man. And anybody that just is going to close their eyes and act like it's not happening is ridiculous. So it was a great scheme. It was a great scheme. Continuing to see if the whole fraud family is going to go down. We'll see.
Yeah, I was fixing to say he doesn't have to look so far out for a family reunion. Sounds like it'll be sooner than later.
They'll be all in there. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Nice and easy. And look, Telegram founder, Hamster Combat token will be launched on Chain, right? Kind of cool, man. This hamster game is blowing up over there. But Telegram founder Pavel Durov supported the Hamster Combat clicker game and announced the imminent release of the project's token on Ton. So that's what he's doing, right? Here's his announcement. Soon, Hamster team will mint its token on Ton, introducing the benefits of blockchain to hundreds of millions of people. A new era is arriving, and we are witnessing its arrival in real time. Cool stuff. Anybody doing anything Telegram? It's a hotspot. It's a stream.
How did and I'm assuming that they're going to airdrop this to the people that's been playing the game, right? The hamster game on Telegram. How did the Notcoin do when after they airdropped that to all the users? Did it kind of chop sideways? Did it have a big fall off?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it up here?
No. It should be on there. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. Okay.
Just curious because I haven't seen any airdrops that's happened.
Not bad. I mean,
not too bad. It had a pop up afterwards, so.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. I mean, what's the max? Yeah, no, it's only been, man. Yeah, May.
That's actually pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible.
That's pretty impressive, man.
Because a lot of time it starts here.
Yeah.
We've been involved in one, right? Here recently, we got involved with a group and all that stuff. And I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like it came out here and it's down here. I can't even get on the screen. It's like it's down, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I got to researching a little bit, and I've not seen an airdrop come out and it have any upswing to it. So that's actually pretty incredible to me that it did. They came out, they airdropped with all these, and you're always going to have sell off, but look at that upswing. That's pretty incredible.
Do you know when the airdrop happened? Around?
I don't exactly, but I'm assuming it would have been.
Here, I'm going to go see. We're live. Not coin airdrop date.
June 16th.
June 16th. So going back here, here's June. Look at, there it is, man.
Yep.
Right there. And I mean, it's not ridiculous. I mean, it's just slowed down. I mean, but everything is down, right? I would never even put any of this on that, right?
Yeah, the stuff I'm talking about, like it's a severe dump. Like once it starts, everybody's on board. Everybody's out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happened with here. Let's go to ENS, right? ENS did that, and it was a pretty dump, right? I mean, it's kind of working its way back a little bit, but when they airdropped, because that's what happened at the beginning, right? This, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the way most of them look.
That's right, and it is like it came out. It was his big drop here. It pumped back up, right? $75, man. Yeah, I got some of this too. And then, yes, bam, crashing down $13. That's crazy, right? And that's only a matter of, November 28th to, like 3 months, man, crazy. Wow. So, yes, good point. But, yeah, I mean, that's it. And like you said, that's pretty impressive for Notcoin, man. That's pretty good. That's a good looking chart.
Yeah, all these ecosystems are different, It's kind of like you kind of just assume they're all the same, but Bitcoin's got its own vibe. Solana's that community's got its own vibe. And none of these communities really mesh well together. ETH is the only one I've really seen where the ETH community will go dabble on everything,
Right.
But I was just kind of curious, like, and this is how you kind of get a read of what the vibe of that community is like, because that could have been a severe sell off, so kind of cool.
Oh yeah, 100%. That could have been a big train wreck, bro. But let's see here. Where were we? Oh, Dural. It took Hamster only 73 days to reach 100 million monthly users. Each day, 4 to 5 million new users join Hamster Combat, making it the fastest growing digital service in the world. The fastest growing digital service in the world. That's saying something.
And you kind of have to attribute that to Notcoin, right? All the noise that the Notcoin thing. Because I remember when y'all did a show on it, I was like, that is the stupidest thing in the world. Stupid. Like, it's not even worth looking up, But now you look at the craze that it started, and you got this Hamster game that come out behind it, and people are just piling into it, something so simple.
Yeah.
Just tapping away.
Hey, people like simple, Sniper. People like simple. And hey, as long as you're doing something, that's another thing that's cool. If everybody, you got to start wrapping your head around all of this stuff that's going on. There's regulations, there's SEC. We keep talking about when you're staking and you're doing nothing and you're yielding, and then why there's securities. This is actively doing something. You're doing something, right? You are working, I guess, for your bags. Okay, so there you go, right? Everybody got to get out of this mindset that it's just some kind of magic internet money over here, and because I put in $1,000, I'm ready for my millions, right? It's ridiculous. So
and we've thrown around the term play to earn for a couple of years now, and this shows the power of that term play to earn, that people are like, oh my God, these aren't points. This isn't something I redeem for coupons or store credit. Like, this is actual hard cash. Yeah, it's crypto, it's play to earn. So I mean, just that much growth in 73 days is just it's unheard of. Absolutely unheard of.
Well, and why it's keeping its value is 100 million users, bro. That's a powerful network right there. You get 100 million people, your token is doing good, right? And now all the selling and buying, there's so much going on. None of that dumping is going to affect it at all, man. It's its own ecosystem. It's running, and there you go. That's the idea, everybody. It's kind of the whole thing. But he called the latest internet phenomenon everyone's talking about and the leader of the new wave of mini ads in the messenger, Telegram, right? He says, shows the viral potential of Telegram, right? Mob is the alpha. Mob is the alpha.
Mob is the alpha. And I'm with you. I like simple too. I like attending stuff and earning digital collectibles, scanning QR codes at RIL events, and earning stuff. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm on board with this simplicity.
Yeah. Well, but you're talking about simplicity, yes. But you can have additional, like you just said, checking in the IRL events, right? There's all these events. We're gonna wrap up this show with all the Web3 conferences and events and all the things that are going on. Now imagine when you're there, you can open up an app and see everything that's going on, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just feeding you stuff. And not only is it feeding you things that you can go and get involved and be a part and learn, right, and understand what's going on here. You're going to be rewarded, or at least you're getting power. You're getting power. Who knows what that power does? But I know it does something. I know power is good. I know power is something, right? And you're going to see. Like I said, we're almost there. But it's funny because the whole thing, you talk about all the little pieces and all the things that are here in this ecosystem, and yeah, there's a piece here, there's a piece here, but wow, all in one place, man, all in one place. It's kind of jaw-dropping, kind of crazy. So I'm not going to go in it. We've already covered what hamster combat is. We went through some of this stuff. It is cool. They got a cool little YouTube channel where the little hamster educates 2-3 minute videos, right? The other thing that's very impressive is they get 14 million views in like 2-3 days. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Because people are rewarded with some little hamster tokens, right? Kind of amazing. And yes, like you said, there's all kinds of things you can do there. When you can have the metrics and everything measured, and you see who's the most active people in these networks, airdrops are amazing, right? Mm-hmm. And people will do the right thing with those airdrops, yep. Right? You can effectively target the right people, and that's a good thing, not target in a bad way. This is another thing, and I'm not going to spend too much because this is a cool game. I've covered it a couple times, but the Yuga Labs, right? They just gave the IP rights to this game to this new company. Well, not new; they've been around, but they're integrating this shooter game, and I'm just going to play a couple of it because it's kind of cool. Just like I said, I like just how the graphics and this game is just pure fun, man. I mean, you can see it's a first-person shooter game. Let me turn this down real quick, and that's what I kind of like. I mean, if you're just going to play a game, this is one that I would probably mess around with. Let me mute myself. But yeah, that's a full-on game, man.
Pretty incredible. And you said the Bored Ape or Yuga Labs gave them full IP rights to use the apes and stuff.
Yep, huh. and that's what it is. It's integrated with NFTs and all this stuff. That's where you can get. I don't know if it's shields or skins or I don't know. I didn't go, like I said, too much because we were looking at another one because they got down here is more. It's a different type of game, but we looked at this Shatterline. That's cool too. But there's all these different games that are coming out, and they are integrated somewhat with NFTs and how you use them, right? So I just wanted to show you that because like the graphics, as sometimes what a lot of people are seeing with these kind of Web3-ish type games, it's not games that they're used to. This is a game that most people are used to, right? The other cool thing, and who knows, I've heard some things about Grand Theft Auto 6, GT6. People were saying rumors that they might start integrating some crypto and NFT stuff, but they did not. They did not say anything like that. But there are rumors. People say that they hear in the background, whatever. So yeah, you see something like that, Grand Theft Auto, that's crazy. GT6, they go and start implementing and integrating crypto and NFTs, bro, it's a game on. Game on. And then finally, Andrew Tate teases daddy meme coin, the global tour, because he is now clear to travel, right? He's been going through all kinds of stuff with his trial in Romania, right? But they have now cleared him that he can now travel and around and leave Romania, right, while he awaits his trial. So now, dude, he's fully on board, right, getting and pumping his meme coin. It's funny. I remember just I think a year ago he was mocking NFTs and crypto, saying Bitcoin was the only way. And now my man rolls out something like this, a meme token, right? It's always fun to see these people do a 180, right? So that's what he said. I'm free. Tate wrote in all caps, for the first time in 3 years, I can leave Romania. And he's going to do a Tate quickly, a tour, a global tour to promote Daddy. I'm free to do a tour around the world, Daddy tour. He proclaimed on Twitter, listing off locations he wants to visit: Tokyo, Dubai, and Miami. Ooh, Miami, huh? There you go. I'm just saying, I would check it out, that kind of stuff. But this is what he's tweeting, things like this. But I got a video, and I want you to listen to it. I want you to, it's on Twitter, and I think it's about 3 minutes.
You've got me interested now, because him and I don't know how well you followed it, but him and Ansem, you know who Ansem is?
Yeah,
one of the top influencers over on Solana, and who is also a fighter like Andrew Tate. They started going back and forth and building up. Everybody was building up the anticipation, like, oh my God, these guys are going to fight. Like, they're really going to fight. And they were making fun of Andrew Tate because he couldn't leave the country. Like, why are you running your mouth? You can't fight this guy because you can't leave your own country. So now I'm interested that he can leave the country. Are we going to see a fight? Somebody needs to be riling that back up. I think Andrew will take him, but it'd still be cool to have two big crypto people battling it out.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Any of that stuff. What do they do with BitBoy? Right, BitBoy did some little battle, and he ain't a fighter, but it was very entertaining. I have to say, I watched it. But yeah, take a listen and look at. I want to show you. This is the first attempt at a white paper. Sniper, first attempt at the white paper, right? And I want to come back to this. Tell me if it sounds anything like it, and why. Look, at millions of people will jump into this, and it's just because of this guy and his he just draws a lot of attention. That's what's funny when you see and you start understanding what is being built here, right? But take a look, take a listen, and let me mute myself.
So when I was putting together my plan for the huge crypto launch, which is coming in 72 short hours, I wanted there to be an ability for people to make money with their money and make money with their time. I wanted you to be able to make money from money and make money from time. This means that those of you who have been working hard inside of the real world and already have made some money can use that money to make money with money. And those of you that have no money can simply make money using time, so nobody can be left out. And there's opportunities across the entire board. Making money with money is going to come from Daddy, because Daddy will be stakeable. This is all going to be released inside the white paper, but Daddy will be stakeable. So you invest in Daddy with your money, you can then stake it. That staking is rewarded with real world tokens. Making money with time is your power level, because the power level cannot be bought. So if you want to make money with money, you get Daddy coin. That will allow your money to make money. If you want to make money with your time, you increase your power level. The great thing about increasing your power level is making money with your time, increasing the power level inside the real world will also teach you how to make money. So you're going to make money as well as increase your power level. So you're going to make money twice, because you're going to make money from whatever you're doing inside the real world, whichever campus you're inside of, plus you're going to make money from having a higher power level in the airdrop. That's double. So now you can make money with money, you can make money with time. It's extremely important that I did this, because I want every single one of my students to be able to sit and say, well, I didn't miss out because all I had to do was dedicate myself and increase my power level and I could benefit. Crypto primarily up until this point has not been based on anything fair ever. It's just been luck or knowing something you're not supposed to know or getting in early. And we talk about speed and knowing things before other people know them. I just did a Tate speech talking about the new Bugatti launch, how important this is. This is all true. And typically rich people make money knowing things before other people know it. They make money on the information in advance of others knowing it. I wanted this crypto project to be fair. If you are disappointed by the amount you get on the airdrop, you can only be disappointed in yourself because you could have increased your power level and you weren't working hard every single day.
Yeah, it is your fault.
It's 100% your fault.
I gave an example actually inside the champions room, inside of this very, very application. I said, if I told you one day, if I told you, every single one of you, to pick up stones and make a pile of stones in your bedroom, and I didn't give you an explanation why, and I just told you to do it. Some of you would pick up 1 or 2 stones and think, Tristan's stupid, I've picked up enough stones. Some of you would pick up a bag full or a purse full or a small basket full. And some of you would pick up stones all night until midnight, until your room is filled with stones. The next day, when all the stones turn into diamonds, all the people at the beginning would be like, oh, why did you tell me they were going to turn into diamonds? No. I told you to pick up stones. We've told you before we even announced this crypto project to increase your power level.
We've been saying for 6 months, get your power level up. Get your power level up.
And now it's starting to make sense. Now you're starting to see that tomorrow all the stones are going to turn into diamonds. And those who haven't picked up enough stones are like, oh, well, this isn't fair.
We warned you. And God doesn't often give you fair chances like this in life. This is a very fair chance for you all to double down, stop playing video games, stop jerking off, work harder, make more money, dedicate yourselves, get your power level up, try.
Because although the white paper is going to be released soon, the airdrop's still quite far away. You have the opportunity to increase your power level tenfold. So
it's extremely important. And this is a unique crypto project where you're all being warned in advance how to make as much money as possible.
That is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Isn't it crazy?
Very true. Out of all the videos he's done in the last 3 months, this is probably his best one. It's probably his best one. But yeah, I mean, power. Yeah,
Power, right?
Power.
If I couldn't explain, I can't. You don't know. But explain it any better than what they just said, right? Yeah, it's on you. It's always been on you, right? There's things that you can do. You can be in there on that app. You could be doing things in other places. I think you'll see. But my biggest point and why I wanted to bring this up is they launched a meme coin. Great, right? He's writing on his little white paper right there that they haven't even built the white paper yet, right? I don't even have the way to do that. What I'm trying to explain to you and why we do this show all the time is there is technology, right? That is a machine behind all of this stuff, right? These guys can play games and make their little whatever they're going to do, their power into diamonds, all. But when you have this substantial technology that is there, that is built, and is the very foundation of this stuff, this is all like really great. They can have fun and do great with the daddy token, but I'm telling you, when everybody sees what's going on here, and this beast is released, right? This craziness. There's no one in the world that's going to touch this system. There's nothing in the world.
What he's drawing is the blueprint of one room of the mansion. One room of the mansion. So everybody's going to take the blueprint of the mansion, and they're going to be like, well, we want to duplicate what they're doing. So we're going to take this. We can't afford all this. So we're going to start with this room, and this project's going to take a room over here, and another project's going to take a room over here. So it's going to be duplicated, but nobody's going to be able to put the whole thing together, the whole mansion together. So you'll see a lot of goofy stuff like this, like people trying to make it work. But man, the blueprint, the foundation is laid. It's been framed. They've been framing it for a couple of years. Well, electricity's already ran. The roof is on the thing. The sheetrock, paint, everything's done, man. It's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece.
It is, and when the masses come in here, it's over, and it's great. You're right. This is just one room, bro. And yes, there are thousands of rooms in this mansion. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But I did, like I said, I like their explanation. He's like, hey, I told you to go get rocks. Go get rocks. And then people want to, it's a lot of work. Hey, it is work, right?
This ecosystem, I would put up time versus $1 any day. Yeah. Like there's dude, that's right on. This dude explains our ecosystem perfectly on. If you don't have the money you can use your time, and it's equal value. And if you got both, then absolutely you can double down, you know. But man, put your time in. Put your time in. This is our fair warning. Start putting your time in.
100%.
Going to pay off.
And Sniper, it's literally, and that's why I want to end on this, but this is literally why I've been doing this for 4 years. Again, no one's ever paid me. And it's not because I like being on. I do. I enjoy it. I love our community. I love hanging out and talking about this stuff. I've learned a lot, but it's literally all I've been doing is going putting rocks in my room, bro. That's it. That's all I've been doing is putting rocks in my room. And again, no one gets it. Sometimes, you know, somebody, you know, you get, I don't know, dejected, or you see these stupid crashes and whatever. But I can tell you that this is going to be one of the greatest ecosystems in crypto because they did it right. This is the exact opposite. And I'm not trashing. I mean, good for him, whatever he does. But this is what all of crypto does, everybody. They launch a token, they throw something out there, and now he's got to go catch up to go build, right, what he wants to make something valuable. It's not what happened here. It's not what happened here. People were very, very smart and understood what was about to happen 7 to 10 years out, and they built what Sniper was just talking about. They built the very foundation of an ecosystem that's going to take over the whole crypto world, right?
Completely opposite of everything you see. There's going to be a ribbon cutting, and the doors are going to open to the mansion where everybody else is launching like, oh, hey, we bought a property and we're going to build a mansion, you know, invest in the property now, we'll build the mansion later, you know.
Right.
That's everything else you see in the space. Like, dude,
yes,
it's going to melt faces. There's no other word. It is going to melt faces. And hopefully it's not your face, one of the viewers. Like, get busy, get active. It's go time.
Yes, it is go time. It's crazy, you know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, there you go. I'm a believer. Opus AI. Connie, I know you are. Appreciate you. And that is Night Out. Power. Crazy power. Yes. We appreciate all the time you've all. I like I said, I wasn't trying to do it for kudos, Decrypting Chaos. I appreciate it though.
There's a reward in teaching and educating and all that stuff. But
yeah.
We're piling up rocks too.
Yeah. Lots of rocks in my, that's what I'm talking about. Right? Everybody doing spaces, everybody creating content, everybody making graphic designs, everybody writing, doing articles, everybody, the devs, Devin and architecting, doing all the building, making this amazing thing. There's a lot of people doing a lot of things, and it's going to pay off, right? Bigger and greater than you could ever ask or imagine. It's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. I keep seeing these things, and it goes into, we went through it all. The hamster game, right? What they're doing. This is just two huge things right now, right? It's crazy. And, you know, get it, people. You're right. The people need to wake up and really understand this is something that's been right in front of your face, right in front of your face.
It's in your hand. That app is in your hand every day. Are you active on it? I mean, seriously, are you active? That's a good way to collect rocks right there. The stamps, the events were rolling out all day yesterday. Like, how committed to you, how resilient. There's a good wrap around. How resilient are you? You know,
it's true. Great time to put rocks in your room right now. Absolutely, Larry. And yeah, I was going to end it with that, but I'm just showing. This is what I'm talking about. Just events. Not saying no one's going to go to all these things, but there are always a lot of things going on. I was surprised. Did you know they're having a big thing in Nashville, Sniper? Right? And
I think Trump's speaking at it, isn't he? You talking about the Bitcoin conference?
I don't know. I'm going to go through it. I think it's on here. Not sure, but I'm going to go through it.
It's right there. The Bitcoin conference 2024 at the very top, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I heard that Trump is planning on speaking there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should go, man.
Maybe we should.
Who knows? Oh yeah, look, it's got RFK, Russell Brand. Dude, there's a lot of people. Holy, that's impressive.
Did you see RFK catch the rattlesnake?
Yeah.
Out of the driveway? You got to look that up. It's actually pretty cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be fun, man. I'll take a look. I know I got whatever. I can get a room easy. So yeah. 3 days left. Let me check. What are the tickets? How much are they? Oof. He said oof. Wow.
A well pass. There you go, Ray.
If you use Bitcoin, that's when it's you get 21% off. Of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. Industry pass. Good Lord, man. Well, yeah. Guess you get to meet everybody. But yeah, that's cool, man. You never know. I don't know.
I doubt I can swing it. I might can do the t-shirt. I'll give you $100 for a t-shirt. I'll say I was there.
That's right, unless it goes. But 100% Red XP. Full circle. Full circle. It is wild. It has been an amazing journey. It's been crazy. But now I think y'all are about to see the fruits. The fruits of all the labor is right there. And yeah, it's perfect timing. This whole, we're even at the extreme fear almost, right? And then you see this amazing thing stand up, and it's gonna shock the world, as Ali would say. Yeah, crazy, bro. But
you're gonna have a room full of rocks and diamonds, and people are gonna start collecting rocks and diamonds at that point. Like, man,
it's true.
I wish I would have known what they know.
Yeah. If I would have known back then, that's right.
It's going to be exactly that. Why didn't you tell me?
It is. A lot of people will say that. But again, that's why you should have been, everybody should have been saying something to everyone you know. Because no one can say that and come back to you now, right? Be like, listen, I tried to tell you, right? You let the media, you let all these people around you scare you, right? You did that, right? You should know, people just don't see. They don't see opportunity, man. And it is a shame, right? But this is the greatest opportunity it's ever going to present to yourself, I think you'll ever see in your life. But yeah, that's about it. I appreciate everybody. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of the 4th of July weekend, right? If you got fireworks, keep being safe. But we're going to have to keep having fire firkin going on. So, all good. Don't know what I'm going to play. I keep telling them, don't come back and say you didn't know. It's true. Right now, I know. Me too. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate you. And everybody that has been picking up rocks and storing those rocks, right? Or that power, or all of it, right? There's a lot. But we'll be heading out. And Sniper, I appreciate you jumping on, brother. Thank you.
One of the best Friday nights I've had in a long time.
Yeah, it was fun. Because again, bro, it is wild how it just rolls. This whole thing is unbelievable. Yeah, I see these stories all the time, and I'm like, holy crap, man! This is. Well, I know what that is. But we'll end with connectricity is the way. Yep. So, thank you. Have a great weekend.
Yep. Have a good weekend.
Yep. Everybody, appreciate y'all. Have a good one. See ya.
The future where the stars align, building power grids cosmic by design. Harness the energy, rise above the rest. In connectricity, it's all about